Hi, I'm James Schillinglaw, and I'm here with Julie Danziger, who's the founder and partner of Embark Beyond, which is this incredibly innovative host travel agency that came upon us really quickly the last few years, and we're now at their second annual conference, and it is truly a happening. I got to tell you, we're down at the Nizuc Resort and Spa here in Cancun, but we're going to talk about what's going on with this conference, what's going on with luxury travel, and a whole lot more with Julie on Insider Travel Report. Julie, first of all, it's great to be here. Thank you for inviting me again. It's been a great conference, as always. The first one was amazing, and this one's turning out the same way, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're thrilled to have you here again, and honestly, last year was amazing, hopefully built up to what we're doing here this year. So what we wanted to do is take what we've done last year and build on that and take it to the next level. And hopefully we've accomplished that, or we will accomplish it over the next couple of days.
Well, how many people are here for this conference, both on the supplier side and from your members, your advisors?
It's amazing. We have about 409 people, to be exact.
Okay.
You know, we have over 400 people here this year, which has been tremendous. And it's a mix of advisors, suppliers, and media, luxury brand leaders. It's just incredible. Fusing all of that together into one has been really, really a blessing.
Now, what do you think is, I mean, I'll tell you what's different about this conference, but you tell me what different, because this is a very innovative conference. You don't do everything the same way. You don't have a lot of supplier presentations. You don't have a lot of, round tables. You have great panels, but then we go off and we start interacting with each other and trying to find out more about how to, yesterday was all about clienteling, which I was like, that's a new word. I think there's not going to be in the dictionary, right?
Yeah, maybe. You know what it is? You go to a lot of conferences and they're amazing. They're fun. They're great content. A lot of talking. We felt we need more action. We need more of that. Okay, let's not only talk about it, let's do it. So that's really what we wanted to accomplish here, is more action, less talk.
So we've been really looking at trends in luxury travel here, and you had sessions yesterday and major sessions this morning from the perspective of both travel providers, travel suppliers, and also people outside of travel. But from what did you get out of that, and what do you see at Embark Beyond as being kind of some of the chief trends in luxury travel today?
Crossover. There's so much crossover business and crossover opportunities where you have hotel brands opening up luxury shops, and luxury shops opening up hotels. You have Bulgari opening an amazing hotel in Rome. You've got all these amazing luxury products that are not only, they're not focused only on the retail. It's going beyond that. And then on the travel advisor side, you have travel advisors that the clients don't only want an advisor to understand a hotel or a room or a bed, and how they want them to understand luxury. Yeah. So when
you had people from you had Fret Linens, or a guy up there talked about beds, yeah. and so it's not just because your customer is going to be trying them out, but there's a whole lot of things like that, right?
Yeah, you have Fret Linens, you've got LVMH, you've got Hermes, Bulgari, all these amazing brands, and if you can understand the client, if you could go inside the client's mind and understand luxury beyond just a hotel room, right.
It's easier to sell to.
You can sell to them.
Easier to sell.
And it goes both ways, yeah. With the luxury brands and the hotels and these partnerships, and so many partnerships and activations, and it's just it's a culmination of the two, and it's being fused together. And we really wanted to bring that out here at this conference, and not just say, okay, we're going to teach you about a destination or a product. We want you to understand luxury on a deeper level.
Yeah, well, it is, and you've accomplished that. I know for years I've been to conferences where there's hey, maybe we should invite some luxury brands in, and you've actually effectively done that here with all the different, you have all these incredible luxury products, side by side by the luxury products that we know in travel, right?
Yeah, and having the opportunity to have them in the room together so you can share ideas, hear more about what goes on in their regular business and their regular day, and there's so many similarities, right, between what we do and what they do and what each other does. I had one of our brand leaders come and say, I can't believe I was on the stage with so-and-so, and it was like, Oh, really? And they're even humbled by their own group and their own peers in the luxury space. It's been really amazing. And
yesterday we had the guy piped in from Zoom from LVMH, and that amazing. We had Hermes. And then today we had more of that. And plus, then you had some of our regular travel brands that we had to talk to as well. So there's things changing, and so you're trying to get your members to understand that kind of confluence, right?
Oh, yeah. And it's just, again, like I said before, it's not just putting heads in beds. It goes way beyond that. It's about understanding the customer on a deeper level so you can better service them and you can build a relationship with them. And I mean, that's really what it's all about.
Now, what are the trends you're seeing heading into 24 in terms of where are clients going, the destinations, and what kind of products are they looking for?
It depends on the day, James. It depends on the day. But no, I'll have to say, what I'm seeing is very interesting. Where 2023 was all about consistency. The years prior to that, everything was inconsistent. We didn't know where we were going to be tomorrow, what was going on. And 2023, we started to develop a little consistency, tracking patterns. It was a little bit of a safer year. Great year for travel, great year for being a travel advisor and a hotelier in the business. And now 2024, two things I'm seeing. A lot of new amazing products hitting the scene. A lot more new hotels, new
every year it seems that way.
Destinations. But what I'm also seeing, the second thing is people are starting to think in advance, which for us wasn't always the case. Planning a little bit further out, planning something for next year, for the late 2024, making sure it's refundable, and they've got their insurance, but they're planning in advance. They want something to look forward to, not just a trip they can take in 2 weeks from now. They want to plan something 6 months out, a year out, even a little over a year out, and play it safe. Take insurance, making sure it's refundable because you never know what's going to happen. But people want something to look forward to. And travel brings people joy. Yeah. And if we can have a hand in bringing that joy to people.
Well, I think one of the things we were talking about yesterday is that people are kind of looking forward and having events that they can be part of, that is to celebrate things. And it wasn't something we saw right after COVID. We saw everybody, I just want to go somewhere and I want to go tomorrow or whatever. And now we're at a situation where I'm going to plan an event, a celebration of my birthday, a wedding, whatever, a family reunion, a group of friends, and you're seeing more of that, right?
Oh, absolutely. People want to be together. They're even trying to come up with ideas of, okay, what can we celebrate next? And it's amazing what's coming out of that. So I think I completely agree with you, and I think this is something we are seeing is folks want to take their kids away for a sweet 16, destination weddings. They want to celebrate.
Big birthday.
A big birthday. They want to celebrate life. Yeah. People are now having this sense of gratitude and really wanting to enjoy life and enjoy life with the people that they love. And what better way to do that by exploring the world, understanding different cultures, immersing yourself in the globe. I mean,
Absolutely.
It's been amazing.
Now, this is one of those conferences where I'm very it seems a lot younger travel agents, I don't want to be saying, or at least a different kind of travel advisor that's out there. Is that the profile of your member today? A little bit younger, probably, millennials and things like that? Would you say? I mean, we do have some, but... Yeah.
We've got a mix, and we welcome it all. And really, anyone that wants to be forward-thinking, wants to embrace new technology, that's user-friendly, hopefully, and really wants to be a part of a culture and part of something that they can grow with, those are our people. And maybe we tend to attract a little bit of a younger demographic, the next generation. I think a lot of that is due in part to our emphasis on training. And training, mentorship, guidance, leadership, and a lot of our younger generation of travel advisors are looking for that because they could be incredible businessmen and businesswomen, but they just need someone to point them in that direction. And we really, really feel strongly about bringing that to the table. And I think that's why we tend to attract that, where you have some. And we have a mix though. We've got all ages. We love it. If someone wants to embrace being part of a culture, being part of a family, we talked a lot about being part of a family, then that's where we are. So you really can't put an age on that.
It's a mindset.
It's a mindset.
It's a psychographic.
Yes, exactly. It's more the mindset. And you'll have someone that's maybe in their 50s, 60s, hanging out with someone that's in their 20s, and you might not even think that there's a big age gap because we're not even looking at age. Age is a number.
No, absolutely. I totally agree. I got to agree with you now that I'm getting older. But no, so it is a different kind of conference. And of course, you're here, as Jack Ezon said at the opening, to also have a lot of fun.
Yes, we like to have some fun because you know what? That's what life is about. It's you can't take things too seriously. Yes, we want to make money. We want to conduct business. We are a business. But if you're not having fun and enjoying doing what you're doing, it just, I mean, what are you doing?
Well, we're also in travel, so we can't do it. We have to have fun, you know.
Yeah, you got to have a little fun. You got to loosen up, right?
Absolutely. Now, anything else you want to tell our viewers? We go out to about 127,000 travel advisors out there, and some of them may want to come someday and join you, and if they're the right fit. And anything else you want to say to them about both Embark Beyond and this Embark Immersion, which is really turning into a happening. I mean, that's what I got to tell you. It's a happening. Right. It's unlike, there are other great conferences out there, no question about it. We all go to Virtuoso, we did that, but this is a little bit different.
You know, I think it's important for all the travel advisors out there to find where you feel comfortable and where you feel you'll be set up for success. And we really try to do that, and really hopefully we accomplish that with advisors that join us. But it's important that there's so many amazing companies out there. Find your footing. Find where you're happy. What will help? Who and where will you succeed? And you know what? We're one of many wonderful companies out there. But you know, I don't know. I don't want.
No, it's actually you're absolutely right. No, you're right, and you could be the right fit for them.
We could, and you know, if we are looking to grow. We love our family, and we just. You know, I love being part of a big family.
Well, so. If the last two conferences you've had are any indication, I can't wait till next year's conference. I know, I don't know where it's going to be yet, but the wheels are turning. But you've been incredibly creative. The whole conference, it's a very different kind of thing. Julie, I want to tell you, thank you again for inviting me. And if you're interested in more on Embark Beyond, I think it's just embarkbeyond.com, right?
It is. And you know, I really just wanted. There was one more thing, if I can share with you, is a lot of what we're doing this year at the conference was based on feedback from all of our advisors and our partners from last year. And as Eli mentioned in the opening session,
Eli's one of your other co-founders.
Yes, Eli's my other partner. He literally combed through 200 pages of feedback, and what you see here today and this week is based on the feedback that everyone else provided for us. So it's really, I mean, it's amazing. So this is not something we did. It's something we created as a company.
And then, of course, you'll get feedback on this one. So then hopefully Eli doesn't have a lot of homework. We'll see what happens.
No, well, he could handle it. Yeah.
Julie, it's great to see you here. Thank you again, as I said, for inviting me down. I thought last year was one of the most innovative conferences I'd been to. This one is equally so, and there's always fun things to do. And again, hopefully you'll invite me back next year, and we'll see where you're going.
Thank you so much. We'd love to have you anytime.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.